is Football Manager 2018. We are at PFK Montana in our GM Challenge Return to Glory campaign. So we have begun our championship group stage. We've got 10 matches, 2 against each team. Not organized like the last time. It's not kind of you work your way down once, then you flip and you work your way down, reversing the home and aways. No, things are in weird orders. Let's take a look at it real fast. I guess we can look here. I mean, you can see here, we started with Ludogorets there, and we're going to play Ludogorets again. So we play them twice in the top 5. And then we flip, and we've got CSK Sofia twice on the back end here. So interesting the way it worked. We actually beat Ludogorets 1-0 in a game we didn't really deserve. You can see Galen got the goal there. It was a nice goal, but I believe we were severely outplayed on that one. Yeah, you can see 18 shots to 6, 3 on target for each of us, though. They did hit the Whitwork once. They did get a chance. But we kept those shots to long shots for the most time. We kept them out here. So we limited the damage. We stole a goal, and we move on. We followed that up with a loss to Cherno Morvana, which annoys me. That's not what I'm trying to click. I'm trying to click there so we can go here. We just played badly. I mean, you can see some 6-3, 6-4, 6-5, 6-3. It was just, we played badly. 25 shots on 11 on target. Again, 13 of them long shot, but that's half. You know, half of them were in the box here. We did only give up 1 goal, but 2 clear cut, 3 half chances. We didn't generate a single chance. We only got 1 shot on target. We were terrible. Really disappointing. And we followed that up by, oh my gosh. You guys see that? Both teams ended with 10 men due to injuries. We made our 3rd save, and within a minute, Antonov went down. He was out. They used their 3rd on an injury. A couple minutes later, lost another person, so they were down to 10 men as well. Every single one of their goals was an own goal. And I mean, we didn't play great. 10 men all, 9 shots versus 10. We did get a clear cut and a half chance. But you know, I mean, look, we're shooting from here. You know, this is almost the middle third. You know, Jean Patrick's shooting forever. His coach, by the way, is on me. We're going to play him for winger a little bit instead of inside forward because he's screaming and yelling, and so we're going to give that a try. The other thing is, I've got other coaches saying I deserve to be fired because clearly, if I was doing my job, they wouldn't be having this conversation, be asked those questions. We're going to give Copper a second. Copper, baby. Are we done? Copper. Little final shake on the way out the door. And I'm also, I don't know if we can get I don't know if I've got enough slack in the camera here. There's a little fur ball down there too that you can't see very well. I'm dog sitting. So that's Scooter hiding down there. All right. So the rest of the mix. So other coaches are being asked if I should be fired, and they're saying I should because they wouldn't be asked about it if I was doing a good job. Despite the patch notes saying this was fixed, we still don't have a board expectation, a league expectation. So we're still only getting judged on this, and we failed in that. Now, we're still doing okay. Our job really isn't in any risk. I mean, you can see our job security is 49%. We're stable. The only thing that's below 50 happens to be competitions, and it's because of that bug. This would be up here otherwise, and we'd be untouchable or something. You can see club finances were fine, leadership support were fine, tactics were fine, matches were fine. We're doing great. I got the team promoted. So it is a bug, but as long as we can control the rest of it, we'll be fine. The next thing is, apparently I had a fight with a player somewhere. Right here. You can see right here, facing uncertain after fight with Mellow. He asked to leave. I told him no. Do you see that anywhere? Because I certainly don't, because it didn't happen. Didn't happen. Never asked. Completely out of the blue. No idea where it came from. A reporter asked me. I said, if he wants to go, he can go. And then, of course, it's, you've promised to let him go and you are going to guarantee that he is sold. I'm going to release him. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not even going to, I tell you back, I'm not going to do anything because I don't handle personnel moves on this time. The general manager does. I will probably put him on an unwanted squad list and then let the GM do as he will with that, which is kind of a cheaty way around it. I understand that. But I don't need this bringing it down. And I think that's a legitimate way to work with the general manager. Even if the general manager is in charge of those, you as a coach still do have some say, in the players that you want to play. So that's probably what's going to happen. I don't really have a good sub form at the moment. I mean, he's just a backup anyway, but I don't have a backup to the backup, or not a decent one. We've got Mario here, and he's going to be a decent backup at one point, but he's 1.5 stars right now at 20 years old. He's got speed. He makes decent decisions, and that's about all we can say about him. Whereas Sonkov is 24. He's slow, but other than that, he's much better. So we'll see how it goes. I guess that's it. Let's play a match. We're back for this match. I wasn't necessarily going to, but it's happening on my birthday, my actual real birthday, April 20th. So we're going to play a birthday match. We are playing Botev Plovdiv. They are in 4th place right now. If we win this one, it goes a long ways towards having us finish in the top 3, which does, finishing in one of these, get us into the first round of the European playoffs. So, we need to be top 3. We're not catching Ludogorets despite beating them the one game. Excuse me, they're still 16 points up on us with 7 matches to play. So mathematically, we are out of first place. But, we could conceivably, if so, CSK, we've got 2 matches against CSK Sofia. We can pick up 6 points against them if things go our way. So second place is still clearly in reach, but it's no real difference. Both of these positions go to the same playoff. So it's not really a deal. It's just managing to separate ourselves a little bit from Plovdiv and Chernomor Varna. So I think, I was going to say Slava's out of it too, but they've kind of closed. They must have won their last match too, because they've closed the gap here a little bit as well. So I think we're just going to go with what I've been going with. Clearly, it hasn't been working spectacular. But Antonov is out, so I only have 1 striker, so 4-4-2 is not going to work. I suppose we could try the 4-3-3 and be a little bit more offensive. I'm not sure that's warranted at the moment. So I think we're just going to go with this. And we'll see how it goes. Clearly, other teams have notched it up mentally for this playoff, and we have not. Other than the 1-1 match against Ludogorets. But that's okay. It's okay. Like I say, I'm just happy to be here at this point. Look good in training. I mean, Iliev was our starting striker at the beginning of the season, so it's not really it's not a step down. He's not as good a target man, and I don't think his finishing is quite as good, but he's a good player. Yordanov, it comes right back to him. Oh, he missed the second shot. Oh my gosh, that would have been nice. We need a little bit of pickup. It looks like we're playing a little bit better this game. Possession's fairly equal. We've had the shots. They're both long shots. Well, they were both free kicks. Let's be fair. He didn't have a whole lot of say in where those shots happened. I guess he could have passed the second time, but I don't know that any player would. Wouldn't make sense. It was all still set up. It happened so quickly. So yeah, we're doing okay. Not bad, 14 wins. Pretty tight though on these bottom 4. I mean, 1 win between us, right? 13 wins for the bottom 2, 14 for us and Botev. Really, really tight until you get to Ludogorets. Ludogorets is still, they won their group on away goals for the cup as well, so they're still playing cup matches, which means they're a little bit more tired, having to play a few extra games than us. So, you know, maybe we pick up the next game against them, just if they're playing a rotated squad, because they're in. They're not worried about it at this point. Okay, I'm fine with excellent effort. I'm not sure that's the case. Who's playing? Jean Patrick's not been great. That's fine. You know what? I am. I'll just sub him. I don't think he's well suited to being a winger. Not a right winger. Not with being left-footed. I mean, that's the whole point, right? If he was two-footed, okay, but we'll just put Sergey in. We have an actual real winger over there, so we'll go with that. Coco's not playing great either. A lot of 6'5s in there, but let's see if this helps fix things. We have the youngster that we could put in as an actual winger for Coco as well if we want to, and he's very good. If you watch my other saves, you know I'm not a huge fan of wingers, but oh, come on, oh, thank God. I prefer to play a little more narrow with attacking fullbacks, but we've had good wingers this season. We can't complain. Coco, by the way, won League Player of the Month for the last month, and Patrick won League Young Player of the Month. So they both got awards to start the month. Oh my God, Plovdiv has been just killing it. Look at that, 10 shots. We came in this one even, and they've been coming out strong. 3 half chances in the second half. We're holding strong though. Sergey's played a little bit better, but we're not getting anything happening. This is another one where we just hang on and pray, I think. Come on, kick it away from him. There we go. Let's get... just chase him all the way back to his end. Yeah, just about. Just about. Get ahead on it. Good job, Nitschev. Well, it went right back to Wesley. Oh, thank God Steven missed that one. Put that one over the top. That was a little bit dangerous. We're just not playing well. I'm gonna go to tactics real quick, and I'm just gonna pull these guys back. And see what difference that makes, if any. See if we can just contain a little bit more. Well, it seems to have stopped the flurry of shots. I'll take the draw at this point. We are in front of them, so, you know, a draw keeps us in front of them. Doesn't help us pull away from anybody. We gave up 1 clear cut and 5 half chances, and we haven't created a single one. Our form doesn't show it. I mean, we haven't been bad. We just had the 1 loss, but we have not played well in the champion group here at all. We had we had 1 lucky goal against Ludogorets. We got 3 own goals for our 1 win, and we've been manhandled by every team. So for 2 wins, a draw, and a loss, we haven't played that well. Okay, but we'll take a draw. They did well, and their efforts were excellent. Nitschev played well. Looks like Aitov turned it on at the end. We'll go with it. Morale being what it is in this game. I don't think clearly they weren't. But what are you going to do, right? So this is a team we've been beating like a rented mule. Stenswood has to be your result has to be, how do you keep the player? Oh, no, they've been beating us like a rented mule. That's apparently what's been happening. I don't know. But we're still where we are. Still in 3rd place. Still hanging in there. Still got a game advantage on Cherno and Slav. Although clearly if they were to win that, it'll come down to goal differential. And we've got a fairly healthy lead on them for that as well. So not the worst. let's go ahead. I think we can get a second match in real fast. I'll advance forward. We'll play the match against Ludogorets and see how that goes. All right, guys, welcome back. I did forget to tell you Kolev was injured in one of the earlier games, and he's not quite ready to be back. I wish he was. I'd like to get him played, but I put him in the lineup for the first Champions group whatever match, and the day before the match, he injured himself. So took him right back out. All right, so the coach of Ludogorets is talking smack about me again. In this case, he thinks that me hiring domestic players hurts soccer. He was the one that said I should be fired because clearly I deserved it. And apparently, despite the fact that my bias is holding the game back in the country by failing to capitalize on new styles and cultures, we beat him last time. So, yeah, there's that. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at what we are going to do to hold soccer back in Bulgaria today. We have not played well. Let's just call it for what it is. I think we are actually going to play a 4-4-2. I think I'm going to run Antanisov up front with Iliev. I think we'll run a target man support and a defensive forward as support. That's really supporty, but we're gonna give it a try. I don't really like Jean Patrick. We could run Ruslan. He hasn't got a lot of play. Good passing, good vision, teamwork. I don't know. We're probably still better off with Sergey over there. I think I'm going to go with Sergey. But we are going to run Petkov over here, I think. No, I think we'll go with this. I think Nietzschev can. Do we want to run Nietzschev there? Do we want to run Sasha? Oh, we can. Oh, Kolev's not quite back yet, so maybe the next match. My only worry is if he comes in, then we don't really have defense there. So maybe we'll put him on a wing back on support. So as Coco cuts in, he still provides width for us there if we do somehow get an attack. And I think that's where we're going to go with. I don't really have a lot of good options there. We could put Patrick up there and get yelled at some more. Or we could play Petkov there. Yeah, we can actually. Let's see if he likes something better than defensive forward. How about a deep lying play? He likes either of them. We'll do deep lying playmaker or forward on attack. How about that? So he sits back a little bit, but he is going to be attacky, and then hopefully Iliev feeds him through. Haven't played him there. You can see this is necessarily the best. Let's I'm going to go with oh, they fixed this. I can arrow up without it closing now. I think we're going to go with Itov, which should get us a connection there. Yep. So that's good as well. And is he okay with winger? Does he like something else better? Now that's as good as it's going to get. So I think we do this. We're not going attacking, though. We're going to drop back to counter. Tighter marking. I'm going to turn off the be more expressive. I'm not going to get stuck in on this team. I'm not going to go stay on feet, but I think we take that one off. We can pressure them with our two guys up front, though, with that. And I don't mind using that front line to do tighter marking. Most of our guys are defensive midfielders anyway. So, they can put a little pressure on people. They can mark and tackle. So I think that's what we go with. Let's hit continue, team selection. We've already essentially done this. And pray we have a striker at the end of the match. Apparently, that's what we're going to have to do. Dressing room, no real pressure on us. I don't like saying you're expected to lose. Don't worry about it. Let's go cause an upset. Yeah, whatever. Let's see what happens. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on back there. If they're building new stuff and the graphic hasn't loaded, is that what we think? Maybe they're building a bigger stadium? Okay. Just take him down, Sasha. That's fine. Don't worry about it. See the replay here. While I'm busy looking at the weirdness in the grayed out graphic, Sasha's busy tackling people. Despite the fact I took off to get stuck in. Nietzsche feeds it out. Coco heads it out as well. That was good clear. Would have been nice if Iliev would have run to the ball instead of running past it to let them get it. He just poked in to kick it away, and Wanderson took a fall. I think that was taking a fall. I don't think that was a penalty, personally. Sigurdsson, beautiful little shot, bottom right corner. Nothing you can do. Ah, Sigurdsson. We didn't need that, buddy. All right. Don't do it to me twice. Get a head on it. Nope. Nope. Oh, come on. Oh, thank God Wanderson missed it. Well, the 4-4-2 is not giving... Well, oh, we're only 5 minutes in. Never mind. Never mind. Might be giving up every bit as much. Man, Sasha has just been falling apart in the championship. He had like a 7.2 at one point for his average rating. And I don't know that he's had over a 6.3 in the last 3 matches. His form is just fallen off a cliff with a boat anchor tied to it. Okay, good job, good job. I like that. That was nice. Okay, positioning was good enough that if that would have been on target, we would have got it. But we've given up a clear-cut, a half chance so far. We'd held him to almost all long shots. Okay, well, we won a game on the strength of 3 own goals. So, karma is owed. I didn't look like it bounced off him. It looked like it bounced off their player. Whoops, I didn't mean to click. I think it just went away. It didn't even look like it bounced off Mihov. It looked like it hit their guy in the chest. That's either that's a graphical misrepresentation or was not an own goal. That one is getting to be a bit embarrassing. I wonder if this is going to be a new thing. I mean, this is 5 own goals I've seen in 3 games since the patch. Well, I mean, in this save since the patch. We did play a little bit in the other save. But yeah, this is pretty... Oh, thank God. Let's not score another own goal. So they've had 12 shots. 9 of them have been long, but we scored 2 goals for them to make up for holding them out there. So that's fine. Mihov passes it to nobody despite the fact there were 6 players in front of him. Yordanov out to Sergey. Come on, let's get something going, guys. Let's for Pry. Okay, no, let's not. Let's just pass it to them. That's fine. Nedelchev does very well to keep that. Mihov just passes it back. At this point, I'm not upset about that. We're just gonna let Jocks do whatever. Who is that continues to not? Iliev, you're done. I don't even have somebody for you. But that's just terrible. You're just continuing to let him do whatever he wants all the time. You're just watching it. I don't know what they had him at a 6.3, Coco at a 6.1, Sergey at a 6.1, Petkov at a 6.1, Nietzschev is a 6. We might be disciplining people at the end of this match. 5-7 for Alexandrov. He's going to get fined. Hey, we've had a shot on, and it was on target. Okay. Well, like I said, this is this is the pendulum swinging. You know, I said this is how we've been playing. We've been getting lucky up to this point, but clearly that luck ended today. So we'll go angry. They're not going to play better. Let's just accept it for what it is. Sasho has to come out. I just. Pull Petkov back. We'll use our last sub. We'll put Angel in there. And just pray we don't get injuries. Oh my gosh. Well, like I say, we talked about this earlier. I was worried that if we got into this group that this... What was that? Okay. Oh, Nietzschev just absolutely crushed somebody. Okay. No, that's completely warranted. Completely warranted. Let's see, can they score a goal of their own? Oh, well, Sigurdsson's already had one, right? There we go. That's the second one for Sigurdsson. We talked about this, whether I wanted to be in the championship group and just get whooped for 10 games, or whether I'd rather have to play in the relegation group and win some games. And whether our career could withstand it, especially with having the bug as far as the expectations go, right? So, oh, come on, Coco, get across. So we got 3 people there. Jean Patrick. Oh, Yordanov. Oh my God, somebody. Who was that did not even try for it? Sergey. He like, oh well, I'll stroll, but I can't be bothered to run today. All right, 6, 6-1, 6-2. They get warnings. If you drop into 5s, you get penalized. That's just you're losing a game check. So we'll see how many people are there. But oh, there we go, Angel of Luck. Good job. Come on, John Patrick, do something, or just stand there and let him tackle you. One of the two. Oh my gosh, this is just horrible. Well, at least we didn't do this game on my birthday, right? There's that. They waited a week for this one. This would have been a horrible birthday present. Sergey is a 5'9". So that's 2 players getting fined. Let's see how much money we make back for this one. I've only ever had one game this bad, and that was Zonkov is set off. This is the one that's demanding to be traded, or demanding, yeah, that I never actually had an argument with. That was pretty weak, but okay. It's a yellow, so that's a second yellow. That's fine. Wanderson seems to be taking a lot of falls in this match, though. You notice that? Oops. Why not? I don't know what I was even saying. Oh, we only ever had one match this bad. And the team paid for the traveling fans, paid for their tickets. So we'll see if that happens again. Any of my saves. It wasn't in this save. Was it in the Polish team? Might have been on the Polish team. First year there. But it might have been the Icelandic team too, for that matter. I don't remember, but it was really bad. And there we go. And the captain came out to the newspaper and said, look, the players got together and we paid for all of the tickets, all the visitor tickets, to pay back our fans because it was not worth paying for. So we'll see. This one is in that realm. I mean, that's a 6-1, a 6-2, a 6, a couple 6-2s, 5-9 to 5-7, 2 own goals. Oh, thank God. Oh my gosh. That was, like I say, we were due though after winning a game off of 3 own goals. So this is just karma rebalancing. No need to go. I mean, I'm going angry on them, but and he's demotivated. You played terrible. You got kicked out. Gave them a shot, which led to a goal. And you somehow don't think I don't even. He's done. We're going to take care of that actually in just a second. Astute press conference from there. Now we're going to go to first here, and Zonkov is disciplined. A week's salary for that. That's the first. Then we're going to go back over here really fast. And we're going to click on this one. This is the easiest way to find these, I think. He's going to be 5-7 is so bad. Can I not discipline him? Okay. Why can I not discipline Alexandrov? Is he a loanee? Oh, yep, that's why. That's why. Or I would be, can I speak about? Warn, criticize last game. Not good enough. I wasn't great. Okay, cheers, boss. Talking himself out of a job. Okay, so Mihov, issue a warning. Nedelchev, issue a warning. We already fined him. Petkov, discipline, issue a warning. Coco, discipline, issue a warning. I don't remember if I did ITOV or not. If I didn't, we'll let one player get away with it. We can look. It won't. No, it'd still be there if we could do it. So we're going to hit continue one time. We're going to see how many people we upset. Okay, let's see how many people accept their warning. Feels was unfair. Don't care. Feels warning was harsh. Accepts. I'm just going to ask Mihov to talk to him because I don't want to do it. There we go. It's because you played badly. That's why you were fined. So, not the most upbeat of 2 games, but you know, like I say, this was more or less expected. And this one, like I say, was due because of this one is direct karma. Direct karma. And maybe a little bit from this win too. So wherever it was, Ludogorets. So, you know, there's a 4-0 there. There's an 0-4 there. We balanced out. We balanced the books. Maybe we can play better now that breath of fresh air. So we have CSK, so CSKA Sofia next, Chernomorvana, Botev, Slava, and then Sofia to the end. At the moment, we have dropped down to 4th. unless we start playing better, we're not going to do much better. And we've got the 2 matches against CSK, Sofia, which doesn't bode well for us. Although, again, that's still a gap that's closable, because if we could win those, that's 6 points right there. Not likely, but possible. So I'm going to play on. I think I'll probably come back just for the last CSK Sofia, just to wrap up the season, unless it looks like we have a legitimate chance at it, at which point maybe we'll come back for the last 2. We'll just kind of see how it goes, play it by ear. But if I'm pretty much out of Europe at that point, there's no point in wasting time. We'll just play. Okay. Sorry, this one wasn't a little bit more happy, upbeat results like the last one was, but take the good with the bad. There's a song there somewhere. I don't know, Happy Days or Laverne and Shirley or something. Anyway. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more. Thumbs if you liked it. Thumbs down if you hated it. And we will see you next time. Cheers. One last thing. Despite all that, locker room atmosphere is still very good. Match cohesion's okay. Leadership support is excellent. 24 players support me. We'll be okay. See you next time.